Kabamba and Galula enter the village, their weary steps echoing the unspoken weight of their journey. The somber sky mirrors their exhaustion, heavy clouds gathering like a premonition of the storm. A jagged streak of lightning tears through the sky, foreshadowing the turmoil ahead. Kabamba's voice, laced with disbelief. "I still can't believe Etienne Tshisekedi was in Belgium." Galula responds, her tone tinged with uncertainty. "But Felix, he's in Kinshasa." The distant rumble of thunder amplifies their anxiety, a storm brewing both within and beyond. Beneath the mango tree, Kabamba and Galula find respite from the sun, the air thick with the promise of ripe fruit. Felix strides into view, fresh from a jog, his face alight with vitality and health. His every step exudes confidence, a stark contrast to the still, warm air around him. The scent of Felix's expensive cologne cuts through the heavy air, instantly captivating Kabamba. Within Kabamba's mind, a storm of visions erupts as he gazes upon Felix. Prophecies flicker like mirages, each image a piece of a grand, chaotic puzzle. Rising stars ignite the darkness, hinting at a destiny intertwined with Congo's fate. A primal instinct surges as the hairs on Kabamba's skin bristle with raw, untamed energy. Beneath the mango tree, Kabamba's eyes burn with zeal as shadows dance around him. Kabamba gestures wildly, his voice rising with fervent conviction. "Felix is the one. The prophecies are fulfilled. He will save Congo." Kabamba cries out, his voice full of hope. Mama Marthe watches Kabamba, her face a mask of weary resignation and deep-etched lines. "You said the same about his father, Kabamba. 20 years ago," Mama Martha says, her voice heavy with the past. Mama Martha sits serenely by the Mukwa Tombolo River, the gentle murmur of the water a constant, comforting presence. The river's surface transforms into a mirror, reflecting not just the sky but a vision of Etienne Tshisekedi. The fleeting resemblance solidifies, confirming Mama Martha's deep-seated belief in Felix's destiny. Her eyes reflect a profound understanding, a silent acknowledgement of the path laid out before them. In the quiet of Felix's residence, Uncle Galula guides Felix to the mirror, a silent invitation to confront his reflection. Felix gazes into the glass, his eyes searching, probing the depths of his own image. A subtle shift begins within Felix, like a storm gathering strength beneath a veneer of calm. The bathroom's stillness amplifies the internal conflict brewing within the young man. Resolution hardens Felix's gaze, a silent vow forming in the depths of his eyes as he stares into the mirror. Felix emerges from the bathroom, his steps measured and deliberate. A subtle shift in his demeanor hints at newfound resolve. The air around him seems lighter, charged with an unspoken anticipation as he moves through his home. A glimmer of hope sparks in Felix's eyes, a beacon in the quiet intensity of the moment. His gaze is fixed, unwavering, reflecting a future now painted with possibilities and renewed determination. Felix stands, his presence commanding as his voice fills the room with unwavering conviction. A declaration echoes, marking his entry into the tumultuous world of politics. His words cut through the air, denouncing Paul Kagame and Joseph Kabila. He accuses them of exploiting the Congo, his voice laced with righteous anger. His eyes burn with fierce determination, vowing to shield his people from further exploitation. Sunlight floods Kabila's office, illuminating dust motes as Joseph Kabila faces a younger Felix. Kabila leans in, his face etched with what seems like genuine sincerity. "Felix, I respect your strength and character," Kabila says, his words hanging in the air. Felix listens intently, his eyes burning with ambition and an unyielding fire. The sun casts long shadows, a subtle foreshadowing of the betrayal to come. Unknowingly, Kabila sets in motion the events that will lead to his own downfall. The media studio buzzes with fervent debate, voices rising in a chaotic symphony of accusation and defense. At the heart of the storm, the specter of Kabila looms large, his alleged manipulation of Felix igniting fierce controversy. Politicians and journalists clash, the air thick with suspicion as Felix is painted as a puppet dancing on old strings. The studio becomes a battleground of opinions, each voice vying to expose the truth behind the shifting power. In the dimly lit room, Denise watches Felix, his strength visibly fading under the crushing weight of political pressure. Shadows cling to Felix's face, highlighting the unseen battles he fights, torn apart by words and machinations. The room is silent, save for their breaths, the air thick with unspoken fears, and the heavy scent of defeat. Denise's eyes reflect a mixture of sorrow and fierce resolve as she witnesses Felix's silent suffering. Each shadow seems to deepen, mirroring the growing despair within Felix as he grapples with the unseen forces. The weight of the world presses down, a tangible burden that threatens to extinguish the light in Felix's eyes. Amidst the towering grandeur of Parliament, Felix stands, his face a mask of grim resolve. The weight of his impending decision presses down on him, a burden of untold consequence. He reaches out a hand, the gesture symbolic, accepting the alliance with the FCC. A calculated move, a necessary step in a game of high stakes and uncertain outcomes. His eyes reflect a steely determination to not just defy the rules but to rewrite them entirely. The fate of many rests on this single, pivotal moment, heavy with the promise of change. In his office, Felix stands, unwavering, his gaze piercing through Joseph Kabila. His eyes, devoid of fear, reveal an iron resolve. A mission burns within him, unyielding and absolute. He is poised to overturn the parliamentary majority. His resolve is a silent storm, brewing with purpose. Felix's determination is a fortress, unassailable and firm. In the dim light, Joseph Kabila's face is etched with deep concern. A palpable tension fills the room. Visibly shaken, Joseph turns to Olive, his frustration barely contained. The weight of defiance presses down, the air thick with unspoken words. Joseph's voice, tight with suppressed emotion. Felix defies me. I need to visit the new president, he states, his resolve hardening in the face of adversity. Joseph Kabila arrives at the OAU complex, his face unreadable as he steps out, ready to project an image of command. Staff members halt, their movements suspended as Kabila advances, a silent acknowledgement of his dominating presence. The air crackles with anticipation as Kabila moves forward, each step measured and deliberate. A sea of cameras greets Kabila, the lenses focusing on him, capturing every nuance of his carefully constructed persona. The clicks of cameras echo in the open space, a constant reminder of the power he wields and the attention he commands. Kabila strides confidently, embodying authority, every gesture calculated to reinforce his position. Inside the OAU complex, Joseph Kabila's face is a storm of rage. Felix stands unflinching, his calm a stark contrast to Kabila's fury. Kabila's eyes blaze with a desperate intensity. His voice, thick with venom, spits out a threat. You'll crawl back, Kabila vows, his words hanging heavy in the air. I will do anything to regain control, he finishes, a chilling promise. Inside Felix's mind, echoes of his UDPS upbringing resonate, shaping his thoughts and perceptions. Rigorous training replays, a relentless drill of threat assessment, etched deep into his memory. The unwavering emphasis on situational awareness becomes a guiding principle. Every decision, every reaction molded by the demands of his past. These lessons, now instinct, define Felix's very being. In Kabila's opulent residence, Olive Lemby's face twists with disdain as she towers over Felix. The lavish room speaks of wealth, a silent testament to power and influence. Her eyes blaze with icy contempt, a storm brewing behind her gaze. Her voice drips with venom, each word a calculated strike. You are nothing without my husband, she hisses, the accusation hanging heavy in the air. In the war room, Felix is isolated by tactical maps. The weight of impending conflict hangs heavy in the air. Intelligence reports overflow around him, a silent testament to the chaos about to unfold. Alone, he begins his threat assessment, his every movement precise and filled with purpose. The room is dimly lit, casting long shadows that dance with the weight of responsibility on Felix's shoulders. Each map and report represents a life, a city, a future hanging in the balance. The silence amplifies the gravity of his decisions, each one carrying the potential for salvation or ruin. Lush green landscapes juxtapose with scenes of hardship, painting a vivid portrait of Congo's duality under the African sun. Images flash, vibrant markets overflowing with life, shadowed faces marked by resilience and despair. The montage underscores the stakes. hinting at the looming conflict and Felix's pivotal role in the nation's destiny. The heart of Congo beats to the rhythm of its people, their hopes and struggles echoing across the land.